All right, we are live. It's always so exciting to see who comes on. Weather bear's all the way over there. What am I doing? At least it's not too hot yet. Not yet.
But it's humid.
It is humid. Do you guys have the air conditioning on? I definitely do.
In the evening it turns on by itself.
Yeah. Hello, Mom. There's my mother. Thank goodness. Yeah. That's how we check in on each other. Hello, Grayson. Hello, Ellie and Elias. Number one. You're number one. Hello, Violet. Good morning, Natalie. Hello, Morgan. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Damien likes my dad joke shirt. Yeah. I found this humorous. And then it's so comfortable. I just wear it every day. So my poor family's like, oh, no longer humorous. Good morning, Daksha. Good morning, Dominic. Hope you guys are doing well today. At least it's pretty and sunny, even though it's a little gross, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh, Dominic's dad has a dad joke calendar. Very nice. I like that. Good morning, Riley and Alice. Hope you guys are doing well today. How were the beans, Riley and Alice? Did you like them? Were they good? I'm sure we're going to have more this weekend because my bean plants are going crazy. So I'm sure we're going to have a lot more soon. All right, let's see. It is time to sing. Are you ready to sing, Milan? Yes? Are you going to sing with us too? Yay! Milan's older brother puts up with so much. So tolerant. All right, ready? Good morning, how are you? Good morning, how are you? How are you this special day? We're so glad you came to play. Good morning, how are you? Great job! Oh, good. Riley and Alice say they are delicious beans. Mom, I will hook you up. All right. All right, Milan. It's time for the biggest challenge of the day. I don't know if you can take it. Nope, I don't know. I'm not sure. Are you sure? Think about it really hard. 4. Okay, it's 4. And what month is? Oh my gosh! It just came right up. All right. What? Oh my gosh! Stop! You're reading my mind. It's scary. Today is Thursday, June the 4th, 2020. That is the day. Okay, Milan, when we get to Thursday in our Days of the Week song, what should we do? Tap our heads? I like it. The classic, the original. I love it. Back to our roots. All right, Days of the Week. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. Excellent. Good job. All right. Weather Bear, come on out and take a look and see at this weather. What do you think? Oh, hello, Milan. It's hot. Oh, it's hot. It's hard to be a bear when you have all this fur and it's hot. Poor thing. All right. It's okay. We'll get you back into the air conditioning or at least the shade of the bag. All right. Yeah. It's going to be another warm one, right, Milan? Yep, it's going to be warm. What do you think you should wear when it's warm? Short sleeves? I like it. Shorts and a t-shirt. Yep. Sunscreen, maybe a hat. Yep. Good to go outside in the morning rather than the afternoon because it'll be a little cooler in the morning. I think it'll be a little bit less hot than yesterday. I think like 87. Right, but not like in the 90s. That was just unbearable. Oh my gosh, unbearable. Ha! That one was for you, Damon and Damon. Damon and Damien, the dad joke pair. All right, so for our plant, we have a geranium for Milan to remember all of our wonderful times in the co-op garden. And also, I want to show you their big plants here because they are beautiful. Look at those. Milan, have you eaten figs from this plant? Not that, but maybe last year?
We had one,
Yeah.
and I ate it.
Oh, how was it?
It was good.
It was good? Yeah.
So you're the fake baby.
The fig thief. Uh-oh. All right, so I'm going to show Milan over here. There we go. There's Milan and his mom and his brother. Yep, so good to see you guys. All right, so there are our plants. All right, let's see what books Milan has chosen. These look good. Which one should we do first? Mr. Happy. So nice. Mr. Happy. I love that smile. Literally could not be any bigger. It's fantastic. Mr. Happy by Roger Hargreaves. There are a whole bunch of these books. On the other side of the world, where the sun shines hotter than here, what? I can't imagine. And where the trees are 100 feet tall, there's a country called Happy Land. As you might very well expect, everybody who lives in Happy Land is as happy as the day is long. Wherever you go, you see smiling faces all around. It's such a happy place that even the flowers seem to smile in Happy Land. All the animals in Happy Land are happy as well. If you've never seen a smiling mouse or a happy cat or dog or even a smiling worm, go to Happy Land. Oh, you know what? I thought that was a dinosaur. I was so sure, and it's a worm. We're zoomed in, right? This is a story about someone who lived in Happy Land who happened to be called Mr. Happy. Mr. Happy was fat and round and happy. No body shaming Mr. Happy. He's just the right size, right? He lived in a small cottage beside a lake at the foot of a mountain and close to the woods. It does look very nice. One day, while Mr. Happy was walking in those woods near his home, he came across something which was really very exciting. There in the trunk of one of those tall trees was a door. Not a very large door, but it was certainly a door. A small, narrow, yellow door. Definitely a door. Do you guys see the door? Where's the door? Do you see it, Milan? Yes. Oh, I know 4. I know where the door is. I wonder who lives here, thought Mr. Happy, and he turned the handle of that small, narrow, yellow door. The door wasn't locked, and it swung open quite easily. Just inside the small, narrow, yellow door was a small, narrow, winding staircase leading down. Do you know what narrow means? Narrow is kind of a word you don't hear very often, but they're saying it a lot. Narrow means kind of thin, right? Yeah, it's like the opposite of wide. Mr. Happy squeezed his rather large body through the rather thin doorway and began to walk down the stairs. The stairs went round and round and down and down and round and down and down and round. Finally, after a long time, Mr. Happy reached the bottom of the staircase. He looked around and saw in front of him another small, narrow door, but this one was red. Mr. Happy, I just saw the picture. Mr. Happy knocked on the door. Who's there? Said a voice. It was a sad, squeaky sort of voice. Who's there? Mr. Happy slowly pushed open the red door. There, sitting on a stool, was somebody who looked exactly like Mr. Happy, except he didn't look happy at all. In fact, he looked downright miserable. Hello, said Mr. Happy. I'm Mr. Happy. Oh, are you really? Sniffed the person who looked like Mr. Happy but wasn't. Well, my name is Mr. Miserable, and I'm the most miserable person in the world. Why are you so miserable? Asked Mr. Happy. Because I am, said Mr. Miserable. How would you like to be happy like me? Asked Mr. Happy. I'd give anything to be happy, said Mr. Miserable, but I'm so miserable I didn't think I could ever be happy, he added miserably. Mr. Happy made up his mind quickly. Follow me, he said. Where to? Asked Mr. Miserable. Don't argue, said Mr. Happy, and he went out through the small, narrow, red door. Mr. Miserable hesitated and then followed. Up and up the winding staircase they went, up and round and round and up and round and down and up until they came into the woods. Follow me, said Mr. Happy again, and they both walked through the woods back to Mr. Happy's cottage. Mr. Miserable stayed in Mr. Happy's cottage for quite a while, and during that time the most remarkable thing happened. Because he was living in Happyland, Mr. Miserable very, very slowly stopped being miserable and started to be happy. His mouth stopped turning down at the corners. And very slowly it started to turn up at the quarters. And eventually Mr. Miserable did something that he had never done in his whole life. Whoa, look at that. He smiled. And then he chuckled, which turned into a giggle, which became a laugh. A big, booming, hearty, huge, giant, large, enormous laugh. And Mr. Happy was so surprised that he started to laugh as well. And both of them laughed and laughed. They laughed until their sides hurt and their eyes watered. Mr. Miserable and Mr. Happy laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. They went outside and they're still laughing. And because they were laughing so much, everybody who saw them started laughing as well. Even the birds in the trees started to laugh at the thought of somebody called Mr. Miserable who just can't stop laughing. And that's really the end of the story, except to say that if you ever feel as miserable as Mr. Miserable used to, you know exactly what to do, don't you? Just turn your mouth up at the corners and go. Huh. All right, Milan, what do you think made Mr. Miserable happy? Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, I think that maybe he was lonely. Yeah, that must be. They don't actually say, but I think you're right. Sometimes you're lonely and you need a friend. And what? Giraffe. And sometimes it's okay to be sad too, right? Yeah, absolutely. We can all watch Inside Out and learn about the value of sadness as well. Yeah. Disney should pay me. All right, giraffes. I love this. I love how it's like shaped like the giraffe head. If we do this, do I look like a giraffe? A little? No, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Giraffes by Anne Permel, illustrated by Jean Castles. Is this your favorite animal? Giraffes? Oh, yeah, all of them are great. You're right. The sun rises over southern Africa and wakes up a herd of giraffes. Aren't they so cool? Giraffes live where tall grasses and acacia trees grow. Is that where acai comes from? I don't know, maybe. The acacia trees provide shade from the summer sun and food for hungry giraffes. This giraffe wraps her tongue around a leaf and rips it from a branch. Crunch. Incidentally, did you know, I think it's this kind of tree, that the trees actually talk to each other via the wind to say that a giraffe is coming, and that they make the leaves down past them taste bitter to keep the giraffes. It's so cool. I know, isn't that amazing? Trees are so cool. Giraffes are the tallest land animals in the world. They can grow to be taller than a one-story house. Some of them are so tall they can reach the tender leaves at the tops of trees. Father giraffes nibble at the top, mothers munch in the middle, and young giraffes graze at the bottom. That way they all get plenty to eat. Again, feeling a little sorry for the tree, but that's okay. I mean, you know, we eat plants. Water is hard to find on the African plains, and giraffes often go for weeks without it. When they're thirsty, they travel for miles looking for a safe watering hole. Then they slowly lower their heads to drink. Giraffes drink only when they're sure there is no danger around. So when other animals see them, they know that it is safe to come out. Yep, look at the way that they drink. Isn't that crazy? I guess because they can't really kneel. They spread their legs. Not very dignified, but pretty cool. This morning, the herd can't find water, so they drink the dew that collected in the night on the acacia leaves. Look at that, they're drinking dew. Slurp, slurp, look at that tongue. That's a cool tongue, isn't it? There are several baby giraffes or calves in the herd. When calves are born, they were already the size of a grown man. Oh my gosh, that is a big baby. Their horns are covered with skin and hair. At first, the horns were hard to see, but now they stand straight up. And look at that, they have like hair on the top of the horns. That's so cool. Calves are playful. While they spend the day playing follow the leader and tag, the grown-ups in the herd go off to snack on nearby grass and shrubs. Calves are not strong enough to protect themselves from danger, so one of the female giraffes stays behind to babysit. That's nice. Uh-oh, a lion is lurking nearby. Uh-oh. The mother giraffes make whistling sounds to call their calves. Lions are just one of the animals that hunt giraffes. Giraffes also have to watch out for leopards, hyenas, and wild dogs. Whew. Stressful life as a giraffe, right? The best way for a giraffe is to escape danger is to run. Giraffes can gallop up to 35 miles an hour. That's as fast as a car. But the calves aren't fast runners yet, so the mothers hide with them in the shadows of a tree. Their leaf-shaped spots make it hard for the lion to see them. Each giraffe has its own pattern of spots, just as every person has a different set of fingerprints. I did not know that they were leaf-shaped like that on purpose, but yeah, that makes sense. It's cool. Oh no, there we go. We're back. Yay! We are back. Hooray. Alrighty. Milan, back to you. All right. So, Milan, I can't even tell you how much I appreciate the fact that you always sat down and did the page in the autobiography book, which was so nice, and I really appreciate it. And that means that your book is chock full of amazing and awesome facts about you. Milan, you are such an incredible artist. I cannot believe that you drew this so well. Look at that. It says what I look like, and you made an incredible drawing that is both accurate and hilarious. I love it. It's so cute. And you labeled all the parts. Milan, you are an amazing artist, and I hope you keep drawing pictures forever because you are really good. All right. So your favorite color is red, and you know what? I am so glad you said pomegranate because you started me on a whole pomegranate thing. Because you said pomegranate, I went home and bought pomegranates and I ate a bunch of them, and then my daughter ended up loving them. And so now we've been searching for pomegranates even out of season all the time. So thank you so much. Yep. And here you said, when I grow up, I want to be a firefighter, which is so cool. What a cool, brave job. I love that. Let's see. And your favorite way to calm down is yoga. Love yoga. We prompted that one a little bit by talking about yoga a lot. There we go. Your favorite toy is a train. And what a beautiful train it is. And you said, I think the most beautiful thing in the world is a beautiful rainbow. That's lovely. I love that rainbow. That's really pretty. And you said, if I went to the moon, I would, and I don't know what's going on here, but it's awesome. And there must be a great.
Astronaut.
Yeah. But is this an alien?
No. It just.
This says NASA.
It
is an alien? Yeah. It looks like the alien's going, what? What's going on?
Fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
That's fire. Fire, cool. I love it. You should write a whole book based on this. That's really cool. And I love what a good drawer you are, that like we can tell exactly what they're thinking, right? You know that their facial expressions would be. You said the continent you would most like to visit is Asia, which works, right? Yeah. Love it. And you said in 2020 I will try to see fireworks. Very nice. I like that. You did a beautiful job on your book. And for your certificate, I have Certificate of Catonsville Co-op Recognition, recognizing Milan Shrestha, yes, for completing pre-K and being our silly, savvy smarts. All right. So that's a lot going on. Silly, because you always made me laugh. You made everybody laugh, not just with butts, but a lot with butts. You're so funny. Savvy means you know how to use your smarts and your silliness, right? You know what to do to like draw an alien so that we know what you're talking about. You know how to make your ideas work, right? And that's awesome. And smarts, you are so smart as a whip. You always know exactly what to do. You're always putting ideas together and you're really dedicated. So thank you, Milan, for making our classroom so much better. I loved every minute of playing with you and seeing your mind work and watching you combine your sense of humor with your intelligence, because what a wonderful thing that is. That definitely makes the world a better place. So thank you very much, Milan. You rock. You are awesome. All right, and here's some of your various artwork there, and I'm going to turn around the camera here. There we go. All right, Milan, what would you like to do right now to show us? Oh, looks like we're getting a trampoline demonstration. Oh my goodness. That looks like tremendous fun. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. And you can do basketball at the same time. That is so cool, Milan. Wow. That is great. Do you go on the trampoline every single day? Yeah. Whoa, whoa, there goes the ball. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is so cool, Milan. How high can you go? Can you show us how high? Whoa! Are you as tall as a giraffe? Maybe.
Yeah, my brother gave me more energy.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I'm high now.
Yeah. That is really high. That is awesome, Milan. All right. Do you want to show us anything else?
We have a.
What's that over there?
Do you see any birds?
Ooh, you have a beautiful garden. Oh, did you make that bird feeder? It's beautiful. Look at this. He has put this together and he made a beautiful bird feeder with like seeds and peanut butter. That is super cool. Nicely done. Thank you for helping the birds, Milan. That's great. All right, are you ready to sing our goodbye song?
Yeah.
Can you sing and jump at the same time?
Yeah.
All right, let's see it. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Wave goodbye to everyone. It's time to say goodbye. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. Wave goodbye to everyone. We had a lot of fun. We'll see you again tomorrow. We'll see you again tomorrow. Wave goodbye to everyone. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Milan. Thank you so much.